Very, very excited today. You can see on the screen, Sales Traineeship in Amsterdam, a fully funded program. I'm going to discuss this one in detail, but before to talk about this program, which doesn't require any education requirement, as long as you speak English and you are able to do what they want you to do, this is a fully funded program for 1 year. 9 months you do online from your own country, and the remainder of 3 months, which is 90 days, you'll be doing in Netherlands. They will pay for your flight ticket, they will pay for your meals, they will pay for your accommodation for those 3 months to be in Netherlands. I'm going to make this video. I want to make sure that you know I'm not doing this video out of any type of a commission or any kind. This group of people, or what they call themselves, the Netherlands Education Group, you can see on the top, emailed me because they have come across to my YouTube channel, which I'm happy to see the impact I'm doing, what I'm doing around the world. People are able to see, and they are trusting me so that I can help them with their products. So I'm doing this for free. I don't have any commission on that. My name is Tatiana, and I'm part of the Netherlands Education Group. We have an interesting sales traineeship in Amsterdam, fully funded, and I want you to make a publication on your YouTube channel about it. I'm sure this program will be interesting for your followers. There is a video link on the program in attachment, and here is the link. And if you have any question, they'll be able to answer me. So if you go to this particular link, you go to that link. This is the link of the video. This is the link of the publication. What I'm going to talk about, the program is 9 months online, and this one on site. So fully funded program to do a training in partly from your country and partly from Netherlands. Today, I'm very much excited because I'm going to share with you a very wonderful opportunity, Sales Traineeship Program in Amsterdam, Netherlands. This program, which I'm going to explain, you don't need to have bachelor degree or master's or PhD. There is no education requirement. If you know English and you are able to answer few questions in an essay form, and if you have a certain type of social media, which I'm going to talk about, you'll be good to go to qualify for this sales traineeship program to study in Netherlands. Welcome everyone, this is Ernest Boniface Makulilo EBM, and I welcome you today on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/EBM Scholars. I've been saying I'm going to make this video over and over, but I've been preoccupied with so many other things. But it's not late. Why? Because there is no deadline to apply for this particular program. It is a year-long program. You can just apply at any time. You can coordinate once you get admitted to that particular program. You can start at any time as long as you meet the qualifications I'm going to talk about. So, this is 100% fully funded program to study sales traineeship program in Amsterdam, Netherlands. Fully funded program, 100%. I have to put an emphasis on that. So, I mentioned there is no education requirement, and obviously there is no age restrictions. When I said no age restriction, obviously you have to be 18. You cannot be 2 and say you are going to be in this program. No. Obviously, but there is no maximum to be 100, 200 years. That's up to you. So, what is this program? So, there is one organization, or I can say is an education company or institutions in Netherlands. They call themselves the Netherlands Education Group. The Netherlands Education Group, this group is a training group, is an institution which provides certain types of courses. And most of these are short courses. I can just give some examples of these type of short courses. Some of these short courses can be courses in agricultural management, can be courses in supply chain management, can be courses in project management, youth organization, community planning, MBA, international development. So there are so many, but they have a lot of entrepreneurship programs. Leadership skills development, Sigma training for NGOs, international business and communications. There are so many programs in mini MBA, training for future leaders. They have study tours, like a study visit to the UN institutions in The Hague. So there are so many programs in social intelligence and Dutch programs. So there are so many programs you can be able to study. So these are the courses which are there. So they are looking for people who can be helping them to advertise their programs. Those will be a paid programs, people to go to study in Netherlands. So they are training people all over the world, majority, because they've been working into 3 main countries. Apart from Netherlands, they've been focusing more in Russia and Poland, but they want to spread it around the world in other countries. So they got in touch with me because they know that I'm good into talking about scholarships. So they asked if I can talk about this particular program, especially for people in Africa and people in Asia, because that is where I have a big base for people to know about it. So this program doesn't matter where you are. So you're going to be trained to be a sales trainer. So it's a sales traineeship program, which you can be able to help them in the future on advertising some of these programs, short courses in your country. And you'll be doing online. So I'll be able to explain what are the parts of this particular program, traineeship program. So that is overall. So this program has 2 main parts, or 2 stages of this program. It is a 1-year program, but that 1 year has been divided into 2 main categories. The first one is 9-month project. In this 9-month project is a distance learning program, online program. The commitment you need to have is at least 10, maximum 15 hours in a week. So average like an hour and a half to 2 hours in a day. That is the maximum commitment you need, which is a reasonable time. So the first 9 months is online program. You are going to study wherever you are in your country. You'll be able, they include what they call blocks, which is just like topics or the areas like the modules which will be able. They will be talking about social media, about information about their organization. They will be talking about how you can start up community, talking about personal networking. They will be talking about personal tasks. They'll be talking about marketing in general. So some of those kind of blocks or modules, you'll be talking, learning about those one. So if after finishing those blocks in the period of 9 months, then the second stage of this program is the 3 months. I said the first is 9 months. The program is 1 year. The first is 9 months. The first stage online at your home. The second stage is 3 months. Guess where? Amsterdam, Netherlands. That's where the program will be taking place. But who is going to cover those expenses? First of all, when you are studying from online, still you are not paying anything. You are not paying, is a zero commitment in terms of money on your end. You don't pay anything. Then the second part or the second stage is duration of 3 months. And that duration of 3 months, the project will be in Amsterdam, not distance learning. You will be invited to spend 3 full month, 90 days in Amsterdam, where you will be continuing with the program. You will also be able to visit a number of organizations there to learn more about the work and more about just development, the sales, the entrepreneurship, all those kind of things you'll be able to do, and how you can be able to develop network is part of the program. Who is going to cover? We say this program is unpaid. Unpaid is you are not getting paid as a scholarship, like each month you are getting this amount. But even if the program is unpaid, this program will cover your accommodation for the period of 3 months in Amsterdam. This program will cover your air tickets, your flight ticket, go and return to Amsterdam. They will cover your food. So everything in Amsterdam will be covered. That is the program for you. So they offer fully funded 3 months, will be in Amsterdam. During that particular stay, they will provide the accommodation, meals, tickets from your home country to Amsterdam, going back. All this is the basics. So after that, you'll also be able to continue doing some learning, networking, skills, and the experiences. You'll get the certificate of completion of that one, successful completion of the program. And then from there, you'll be able having the opportunity to, if you want to continue to work with them, to do just like not sales per se, but how you can promote their programs, the paid programs. And the paid programs, they are not expensive. They can be $500 program, $1,000 program. You can go there for some people can go 2 weeks program. In Netherlands, you go to study maybe entrepreneurship for 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So it's just promoting their short course programs in your country. That is all about. But what are the requirements you need to have in order to get this one? Obviously, you need to have a good knowledge of English because the program is in English. Regardless of your education, as long as you know English, there is no problem. Number 2, you need to have social media, because in the end, we'll be talking about social media and how you can promote their program in social media. They prefer you have 3 types of social media. Or 1, obviously, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn account. I know majority of people don't have LinkedIn account because that is more professional. It's not considered as a typical social media. It's more professional, but you need to have one of those, or you have to create once you get into the program. But ability to have the commitment of 10 to maximum 12, 15 hours in a week. That is during the 9 months from your home. And then you need to have a good communication skills. When I take communication skills, listen to me very careful. It's not about when you are writing, you use too much or the very difficult words, or you use like, for instance, the word you put just you instead of you, Y-O-U. So it's just like, how are you going to put a proper professional communication in that particular sense? So participants are not restricted to a particular country. Someone from any country, you can be able to apply. Nigeria, Ghana, Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, Madagascar, Rwanda, Burundi, wherever, you can apply and be able to be admitted. So just, you need to apply. I'm going also to share the email of this particular program where you can send that one and how to apply. First of all, you will send an email to the email which I'm going to say is office@consulting at you consulting, which I will just put the email consulting.nl, not NL is Netherlands, and you have to do the title which says Sales Traineeship Program in Amsterdam. Then you have to write a resume or CV, which is supposed to be in English. You have to write a motivation letter, a motivation statement. Why should you be in that particular program? Obviously, what motivates you in this particular program? And the lastly, you have to write a personal plan on how you'll be able to promote the causes of this particular organization in your country. As I said, there are some of the paid causes which I mentioned before. How can you be able to promote those one? There is no deadline. You can apply for this program at any time. The emails must have attachment, and preferable put PDF attachments. So if you send email without a PDF, without attachment, don't put your CV in typing, whatever. You have to put in attachment. If you send any email without attachment, the instruction is very clear. They are not going to look at it. So I'm going to go to the second party to show you on the screen what I'm talking about. I don't want to say, oh, EBM is just talking too much. I will show you on the screen the website. I will show you everything you need to know of this particular program. Make sure that you share this program to your friend. If you don't like it, you don't want to do it, it's okay. But don't stay with it to share. Why do you share the comedy videos? Why do you share the about sports? Why can't you share the opportunities? Good friendship is to share opportunities. Even if your friends don't need it, post on your Facebook, post on your Instagram, post on your Twitter, send on WhatsApp groups. That's how we need to develop, is to make sure that we share opportunities. So let's continue with the presentation. As I've been saying, this is a fully funded program. So I will be going very, very quickly so that you can be able to see the link for this particular presentation or this website is uconsulting.nl, and then there is that particular specific link. When you go, the program is all about, I've been saying that they've been working in Austria, Russia, and Netherlands at the moment for a longer time. I made a mistake. I said Poland, I think, but it is Austria. So that is one of the things you need to know. Number two, you need to know is about the purpose of this one. They have been explaining what is the purpose, but the stage 1, which is 9 months, what they'll be doing in the 9 months, you'll be doing from online. This is what they've been explaining. You can be able to see that. If you want me to make it a bit bigger, you can be able to see that one. And then the block 2, the stage 2, you'll be doing Netherlands. You'll be invited to Netherlands, Amsterdam, and on those 3 months, I'm sorry, those overall the program, traineeship program, is unpaid, but that doesn't stop you from receiving accommodation for that period of 3 months, flight ticket going to return, and all the meals will be there. And what will be in Netherlands, this is what will be able to keep covering while you are there. And these are the requirements. Requirements, I was saying, you need to have good English. You need to have these social media accounts, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, a commitment, ability to work from home or just to follow the instruction for up to 10 to 15 hours per week. And you have to have good communication. How to apply, you have to send email to this email office at uconsulting.nl, and you have to indicate on the title of your email, the message or the title that you have to say sales traineeship in Amsterdam in the subject, and then you have to attach. You have to do the attachments. Preferable put in PDF. You have to put a CV, which is in English, a motivation letter in English, and the personal statement on how you can promote the courses in your country. And remember, only they are going to consider the emails with attachment only. So if you send the email without attachment, they are not going to read your email. So you have to attach this documentation in a separate is a document. The other key important, there is no document deadline. You can apply as any time as possible. So when they say to promote their courses, we offer, they say we recognize our programs, talented people from around the world. We offer the following courses. So if you, the courses which they say they offer, these are the courses. You can be able to see the courses, some of the courses. So these courses, you'll be going there. So for instance, they have already put like the dates from this date to this date. They will be in Amsterdam, for instance. So you can be, so what they want, they'll be training you in the future to be able to promote this type of courses. So for instance, maybe you are promoting the courses for agriculture. So maybe are you going to the colleges which are teaching agriculture? Are you going to the farmers? Are you going to people going to learn? So these are the dates. So there will be this date, there will be this 2022, and this one. So the price for that particular time, you pay this amount. And if you go to look about the program, this is what they explain about the program. So for instance, I'm giving you an example. All the program are this way. So it will be agriculture management, the program, and then they explain what is the program all about, and also traveling to the course, what they are going to offer in that particular way, accommodation and meals. All the participants are provided with accommodation in Amsterdam for the period of the course. So when you pay this amount will be also covering the place to stay and the food for that particular period of time. The type of accommodation is shared room for 2 people. The accommodation is a single room, can be arranged for additional fee if you want. Please see the additional services, whatever you want. So this is what they're explaining. We offer the accommodation to stay during the program and fully enjoy your time while you are in Amsterdam. Accommodation is provided for the dates of the program. If you arrive 1 to 2 days earlier or leave later, extra night can be provided by extra fee. They'll be able to do that. If you want to do that, you have to advance. Meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, coffee breaks are also part of included in the price, which is there. So if you want to go for the programs for 2021, 2022, the price will be this amount. This amount obviously doesn't include your flight ticket. So if you want, also some people, they are trying to find a way. I want to go to try to travel in Europe, and it's difficult to get a way to travel to Europe to get a visa. Apply for the program like this way. You'll purchase your own ticket and this amount, and then you can be able to spend it for 2 weeks in Europe on that particular way. So the visa, if you want to travel to the Netherlands, you might need a visa. Here is how you can determine the visa. Please tick the 90 days or less in the first question for the visa, whatever. So this is what they're explaining about the type of the visa and how to go about it and get the visa. So if you want, so everything you need is in those particular. So this is just for one course. I just gave the example. So you can go and see all other courses which they are offering, leadership courses. So you can go a program for 4 weeks. So for instance, let's say go for leadership skills development. So if you go on the leadership skills development, this is the amount. So the amount will be changing or varying based on the duration of everything. So if you want a visa, they'll talk about the visa. If you want the program, if you want it for 4 weeks versus for 2 weeks program, it will be there. So the choice is yours. But if you can go there, and if you want to, they are not. These are the paid courses. But for you, they are going to do what they are going to do. They are going to train the full-funded program so that you can promote these courses in your country. So that is what they are going to do. So remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Remember to share this video to some other people. As I said, there is no requirement for education level or age requirement, but obviously by no age means you have to be at least 18. Remember the email to send is this one. Send it to that email. It must include the attachment of all those documents. Thank you so much, and all the best in the application and in this program. Let me know if you need any support from me or to check your resume or something before you apply. I will be happy to guide you on that. Okay, all the best, everyone.